The war started by Russia against Ukraine on February 24, 2022 is still continuing, but discontent had already started brewing within the Russian soldiers fighting in Ukraine. After nearly 5 months into the Russian-Ukraine war, the largest war in Europe since World War II, a growing number of Russian soldiers refused to fight, demanding to return home or outright not going to Ukraine in the first place. Some later reports said Russian soldiers were fleeing from some war fronts, abandoning their comrades as well as officers. By the end of August, the report said the force was depleted, hit by death, desertions, and combat stress. Now, a social media video that has gone viral shows several mobilized Russian soldiers confronting their superiors over unpaid wages at their training facility in Russia. The soldiers claimed in the video that they are yet to receive the promised payment and that they would not fight in Ukraine until they get the payment. The video features English subtitles and was shared on Twitter by user Dimitri. The soldiers claim in the video that their families did not receive the 300,000 rubles, that is about $5,000, that they were promised for enlisting in the Russian army. According to a statement by the Institute for the Study of War, Russian officials have been promising volunteers and men who have been mobilized a pay that is more than twice the national average. The Russian economy will likely continue to be strained for decades as long as the Kremlin continues to rely significantly on providing financial incentives for Russians to fight in Ukraine. According to a financial expert who spoke to Reuters, the Kremlin might have to spend between $14.6 billion and $32 billion over the following 6 months on payments to men who have been sent to war. On the other hand, the Ukrainian parliament on Thursday approved the 2023 draft budget with a record deficit of $38 billion, a spending plan that the Prime Minister said was intended to help bring victory against Russia closer. Do everything to bring victory closer. It was with this philosophy that we drafted this budget, Prime Minister Denis Shmyhal said. He had said earlier this week that it would be a budget for victory, setting aside more than $27.08 billion for the armed forces and national security following Russia's February 24th invasion. Other key expenses would be pensions, healthcare, and education, he said. News Desk, Kaumudy Global.